So how long have you been coaching / playing soccer?
I've been playing for 15 years. You can come and coach. 15 years, and then I've been coaching for 10 years.
So what can you tell me about neo-imperialism?
So basically, it's the idea that bigger, wealthier, more powerful either governments or systems of governments or cultures move in to another culture or country or state, and basically because they have superior economic power, social power, whatever, they impose their laws in order to exploit the nation they're in. I think a good example of this would be how European teams began to identify talented players in South America, Africa, and began importing them into their own leagues. Another good example of this is in Brazil, where in the 70s and 80s they would not allow Pele to leave Brazil to play in Europe, and basically what they did is they brought in money from Europe and imported it basically into Brazil, and ended up laundering a lot of money to keep talent local and then sell potential younger guys who weren't stars overseas.
What's your
example would be where you've got leaders of, say, CONCACAF being paid off by officials in FIFA to give them their votes. So for instance, when there's a vote for who the next president's going to be at FIFA, FIFA will pay off the CONCACAF guys who are from smaller Caribbean islands or South America or Central America and basically buy their vote. And if those guys don't buy those votes, or if they don't receive the votes, the CONCACAF people basically, they get blacklisted and they lose their power in CONCACAF. So it's basically just a system of influencing votes and stuff.
So, are you aware of how this problem has affected other countries around the world?
I would say probably the biggest way would just be the inflation of costs. So for instance, how much they pay particular players. Another one would be the way they exploit the money that's coming into the club for upper level executives and not investing into like their youth academies or investing in buying good players. Instead, they'll spend that money on how they run things with other countries.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, there's a big bust by the FBI in cooperation with a bunch of other criminal investigation units of FIFA this past year, and basically what they saw was that the top tier of FIFA officials were paying off lower level countries and associations. They were receiving bribes by countries in bids for like the World Cup. And so basically I think that they are improving in the sense that if nobody feels that they have to obey the rules and the laws, no one's going to follow them. And so the fact that someone has actually stepped up to enforce the laws and say you broke laws and then punish people is the first step that has to be taken in order to clean up FIFA.
So that is all for today. Thank you.
You're welcome.